Hello, lovely people of Ghana. You are welcome to the Engage series. My name is Preskana Lamle Lamte, Miss Pokwase 2024. And here we are going to discuss issues relating the upcoming election, particularly the one geared towards the interest of the youth. My beautiful makeup was done by Eyebrush Glam and Artistry. You can contact her for all your makeup related issues on 0246 729477. I'll take it once more, 0246 729477. All right, so in our quest to finding issues relating to the youth towards the upcoming elections and addressing them, we have in our midst some vibrant and very, very involving young men and women to engage us through the whole session. As usual, I don't do it by myself. I have my co-host here with me.
I am OK Joseph, and today we are bringing your voices into the conversation. Now, the NDC, led by John Dramani Mahama, the former president, have released their manifesto, and we are going to look at the aspects that relate to the youth. We are going to explore the manifesto and see if their manifesto is feasible.
The NDC, led by former President John Mahama, has provided in his manifesto that when it comes to job creation and youth employment, he focuses on expanding employment opportunities through innovative job creation programs and supporting young entrepreneurs with funding and training. Also, when it comes to education and skill development, it says that commitment to providing affordable, accessible, and high-quality education with a focus on STEM, vocational training, and digital literacy.
Now, when it comes to the aspects of youth participation in governance, the manifesto emphasizes increased representation on young people in decision-making bodies and leadership roles.
So, as health and well-being has been important to us for the past few decades, the policy spells out that all his policies will be geared towards improving access to healthcare services, mental health support, and youth-targeted healthcare programs.
Now, the NDC has also hinted on environmental sustainability and climate actions. John Dramani Mahama has said that the youth will be at the forefront of the country's fight against climate change, with opportunities for involvement in environmental conservation and green energy initiatives.
So join us as we deeply assess the content of this wondrous manifesto.
The reason why we all should participate in voting is that when the youth do not choose their own leader, someone else will choose your leader for you.
Dentina was a youth in a vote. Adentia.
The attorney says, no. Yeah, papa near mamma mono. Men can say this time about Brabonivia Comony. Into ye youth in the say, a bedroom, so it is I was here to a banyan penny for at least on the boy and that she be because me and me to say Miss Yajuma. But see, what my penny be at least or baby a cramina. A pebble Miss Majumana when may be actually in Chima for now, or Monsomo ban, into no simit to a
So as we can see, the manifesto focuses on job creation, healthcare services, and literacy. That's very beautiful. What do you think about it?
Oh, thank you very much. The NDC's manifesto is actually it's a good one. Well, like I keep saying all the time, it's on paper. Beyond the paper, is it feasible? Can actually be achieved? But the general take is that it's good. So let's see how it goes.
So I feel like the whole manifesto is good. It's working in other countries, so I think it can also work in Ghana here. So I support the manifesto.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The manifesto is good on paper. Everything looks good on paper. But how are we going to implement it? Okay, because every political party's manifesto is good. What they tell you is good. What they tell you is actually what Ghanaians need. All right, so they look at what Ghanaians need and then they come and tell us. But I don't have a problem with the manifesto. It's a very good one. How are we going to achieve it? That's the only thing I am looking at.
Okay. What do you think about the NDC's approach to employment? Do you think it focuses on the challenges of the youth, or it's just something they just framed up?
When it comes to the job creation, the NDC proposed to pass the 24-hour economy policy, which will give access to institutions that want to go ahead and work 24 hours at the same time. Those who actually do that will be given some tax freedom and tariffs, electricity tariffs, to actually go about this whole business, and extra security, which will also help create employment, because they will need more security personnel to run this 24-hour economy. Because how do I know that if I'm working in the evening, I'm safe? You need to recruit more security personnel. You need a lot of electricity, stable electricity, to produce those things. So they said they will cut the electricity tariffs for those institutions that go ahead with this. So it's a good start. Even though we have not seen anything be like this before, it's better to actually start with something good. This is also groundbreaking, because it's being done in some European countries and American countries. So obviously, yes, it can be achieved. And it's a good policy, so let's see how best they can do it.
So I also feel like the job they would create should also be in alignment with the youth skills and their abilities, right? So you can't create a job that they can't do. So if you are trying to create a 24-hour system for them, then try and create jobs they can actually do. That's what I have to say about it.
Yeah, so with respect to what Bannerman said, 24-hour economy is good. Some European countries are practicing it, and it's helping a lot. But like I will say, and I have always said, infrastructures, people who are going to be at the forefront of this program should be well thought. The plan should be clear. We need to know the plan as a country, because if we don't have a clear plan, we will start and then it won't go anywhere, because these factories going to produce need to export. They can't produce, because even in Ghana, what we are producing, we are not eating. We are not patronizing Ghana made. Kantanka is producing cars in Ghana, but we'll still import Camry and Toyota from America and other countries and sell. Okay, so how is this going to help the producer in Ghana? Because once we are producing, then it means that we have to export some. We can't consume everything. We have to export some. What is our standing in the international market? We should look at that. So if they are bringing that policy, it's good. But let's look at Ghana's place in the international market.
The most important phrase right now is let the retirees go and let the young grow. And you have a lot of space in the public sector to employ more people.
How do you feel about the manifesto's part that spells out on education and skill training? You think it's going to look at STEM education and tech regarding the youth?
With this policy of giving first years free tuition and continuing students loan that they can apply for, it's good. But the question is, how good is our education system when it comes to the junior high system and the senior high school cycle system? That is like the problem. It needs to be fixed. The junior high school and the senior high school must be fixed properly. Free SHS is good, but at the same time has a lot of problems that needs to be looked at. Because if we don't fix the problem, the genesis of the problem, we can't actually go ahead and introduce more policies when it comes to the education. It will end up making a whole mess of the education system in Ghana. STEM is good, but we need a foundation to actually go ahead and achieve this goal.
So like Bannerman is saying, the picture is on the entire educational system in Ghana. The educational system in Ghana right now is in shambles. Like we are shaking, all right? And then John Dramani Mahama, former president, is talking about free tuition free for level 100 students. See, free SHS is taking about 2.3 billion Ghana cedis annually, and you want to do tuition free, something universities use as internally generated fund. Where are we going to pick the money and give to the universities? Because aside free SHS, if you are doing this project, then we need to pay that money to the universities. Where are we going to pick it from? So please, it's a good initiative in the future, but right now with Ghana standing, it's not a good initiative. For me, it's not a good initiative, but STEM is a good one. It is the next generation. It is the future. So let's do well with it, but it should be well planned. Yes.
So I think STEM is good, as they all said. The vocational training is also good. Technology is as well, is also good, but they should also focus on the teachers, right? Because they would stand to teach the kids, right? So they should also provide incentives or packages for the teachers, and then the infrastructure as well, just like the free SHS, right? Some of the kids are sleeping on the floor, etc. So they should take into consideration the infrastructures that would actually cater for all the needs of the kids. But as I said, the STEM is good, and then the vocational one is also perfect.
So the NDC focuses on an increment in the youthful representation of the people in decision-making bodies. Do you think that's a very realistic approach to bringing the youth on board?
So according to the stats in Ghana, there are more youthful people. So if there are more youthful people, it's only right that youthful people are given the chance to also represent us, so they can speak out when we can't speak. So they know our problems and actually voice it out and see how best we can work on it. So as long as you are well qualified and you have the right mindset, I said the right mindset when it comes to nation building. If you just want to come and enrich yourself, please wait at the back, work another way around. But if truly you want to come to the public sector and make good use of it, yes, come with the intention that you are coming to build the nation. The phrase is build the nation. Because we can't forget that this next coming election, this December 7th election, is going to be the most crucial election because the youthful people in this country are losing hope in the older generation. So if the next person that wins this election has no option than to go back, fix and reorganize everything properly
And deliver.
and deliver as promised. Deliver as promised. Reorganization is key.
So who better can speak on behalf of the youth? So I feel like they should also include the youth in their policies so that they can share ideas or bring ideas on board that will benefit them, because we are in the Gen Z, Gen Alpha era now, and previously it was the baby boomers, the millennials. Like their time has passed, and we are in the current world now. So I feel like they should include people like us in their policies so that we can give them the ideas or things that will benefit us, because it is our future now, not theirs. This is their future. We are trying to create a better future for ourselves. So they should include us in their decision making, and I think it would be a benefit to all of us. Yeah.
People who are fit and of sound mind,
Yeah.
and are in their right senses to be in position. Because see, you can't have Ministry of Youth and the person heading Ministry of Youth is 50 years.
That's the youthful.
10 years to retirement. While we have people in parliaments as young as 40, 45 can hold these positions and speak for the youth. So we need a lot of youth in parliaments and also in decision making, so that the voices of the youth can be heard. Because right now when the youth we speak, it's not heard. The only way the youth can speak is through demonstrations and protests. That's the only way. Even with that one, when they hear it, they don't act on it. So we need a lot of youth speaking for us.
Thank you so much for being with us throughout the Engage Forum. We are so grateful. Don't forget to like and comment, and also follow Auto Studios engage2024.hq on their various social media platforms. Catch you another time at the same venue. Have a blessed week and take very good care of yourself so you can participate in the upcoming election. Stay blessed.